Hello everyone, Jason from Yakface.com here with a quick video regarding the new Darth Vader figure from the Black Series line. This is figure number 26 in the 3 3/4 inch scale, based off of his appearance in Revenge of the Sith. The figure itself is great from an articulation and sculpt standpoint. I mean, it has ball joints virtually in every location, you know, hips, shoulders, waist, neck, elbows, knees, everything. The figure itself does have a flaw. The neck is the typical ball and socket connection, but it is of a new design and it doesn't stay together. I would say either the socket itself is too shallow where it won't receive the peg that's in the torso, or the torso peg is too short. Either way, it results in the figure having the head easily removable, which I don't think it was an intended feature. Here you see it's, you know, you can display it in virtually any pose you want. It will hold it, and that's not the problem. But as soon as you twist the head, it will come right off of the peg. No matter how hard you press it down, it will stay in a particular pose unassisted. But I mean, it's tenuous at best. I mean, it doesn't pop and lock on there like a regular ball socket neck does on a lot of figures. I would say that the figure, the connection is so, I would say, fragile that you could flick the head and the head will come off. You can, and that's with the cape, you know, in its proper position. Let me force this back down on there. You know, the head will stay even if you shake it, but if you shake it hard enough, the head will go flying off. I don't think that, let's see, the head just fell off there. I don't think that makes for a great action figure. Regarding, you know, obviously these figures are collector based, meaning that they're intended for a slightly older, an older person. But if a kid were to have this, I don't think they would be all that happy if they have to spend half their time reattaching the head on the action figure. I mean, that's not really, I don't think that would be a selling point in and of itself. I was expecting to like this figure a lot more than I do because of the sculpt, but the head and its design is just so poor that it makes a really hard sell for me, and not recommend to anyone that thought this was going to be the, you know, end all be all of Darth Vader action figures. I think people will be extremely disappointed in its execution once they pick it up. So that being said, it looks great in static poses, but it's, from a playability standpoint, it's a huge fail, I would think. It takes little effort to have the figure itself shed its accessories, and that makes for a bad figure, I think. So stay tuned for another action figure review and our next episode of the Realm Recap on Yakface.com.